Hi everyone, my name is Zhenya and welcome to the Stitch of Nature channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Ashmore Twisted Headband. You can find this pattern and any of my original patterns on Etsy.com and Ravelry.com. Once on the site, just search Stitch of Nature. We'll leave the links for you down in the video description. Okay, let's get started. Now, the skill level of this pattern is beginner to intermediate. You will need to have some basic crochet skills that include foundation single crochet, working in the third loop, and half double crochet. For this project you will need worsted weight yarn, medium size 4. You will need approximately 2 ounces of this yarn, which means that one skein will be enough. In this video I used Yarn Bee Rustic Romantic in color Pebbled Path. You will need a 5.5mm hook for this project, a pair of scissors, a couple of stitch markers, and of course a yarn needle for finishing. The headband is worked in rows and then seamed together at the front. Today we are making the Ashmore Twisted Headband in size 6 to 12 years. For the first row we are going to work 64 foundation single crochet. We are going to start with a slip knot. Now chain 2. 1, 2. Insert your hook in the first chain, yarn over, pull through a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first loop on the hook. Again, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. This is our first foundation single crochet. For the next foundation single crochet, insert your hook under the V-like stitch on the bottom, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through the first loop on the hook, yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. And here we have 2 foundation single crochet completed. Let's do it again. Insert your hook under the both threads of the V on the bottom, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through the first loop on the hook, yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. Keep working this way until you have 64 foundation single crochet total. And here we have 64 foundation single crochet total. For the second row we're gonna chain 2, turn, and we're gonna work half double crochet in each stitch across. For the third row, we're gonna chain 2, turn, and we're gonna work in the third loops only. Here on the top, we can see the front loop and the back loop of the stitch. We're not gonna work in those loops. But here under the regular stitch, you can see the third loops of each half double crochet. And we're gonna do yarn over, insert the hook under the third loop, yarn over, and finish up as a regular half double crochet. And again, yarn over, insert the hook under the third loop, yarn over, pull through a loop, and finish as a regular half double crochet. And keep going this way to the end of the row. You can see the front and the back loops are pushed back. For the size we are making, keep repeating the third row 13 more times. The last row is the decrease row. Chain 2, turn, working in the third loops only, half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then half double crochet 2 together. Again, half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and half double crochet 2 together. Keep working this sequence to the end of the row. You will have 48 stitches total at the end of this row. Here we have a total of 17 rows, including the first row of foundation single crochet and the last decreased row. The side we are facing, making the last row, is the right side. Now we have to make a seam at the front of the headband. Before we make the seam, we need to find the middle of each short side. To do this, let's count 8 rows from the bottom and place the stitch marker in the 9th row. This will be the middle of the short side. And let's place the marker on the other side. Thread the yarn tail left for finishing onto a yarn needle. Fold each short side in half, just like that. We have the right side on the inside and the wrong side on the outside. Now we're going to interlace folded sides together just like that. Remove the stitch marker, and now you can start stitching, making the seam. Make sure you insert your needle through all 4 layers of both sides. To make the seam, I'm using the blanket stitch. When the seam is done, secure the loose end with a knot. And sew other loose ends in as well. Turn the headband to the right side, and here, this is how it looks. The Ashmore Twisted Headband is done. Take note that the last row, the decrease row, is the top of the headband. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this pattern is available right now on Etsy.com and Ravelry.com. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time!